got call the External Affairs Minister. Sir, you meet the... Sir.
The Indian government expelled a Canadian High Commissioner to India, MacKay, in response to the Justin Trudeau government's decision to throw out an Indian operative from Ottawa, according to reports. Canadian High Commissioner to India, MacKay, was earlier summoned by the Ministry of External Affairs. He left the South Block in 10 minutes. Earlier in the day, India had firmly dismissed Canadian Prime Minister Trudeau's assertion regarding the existence of credible allegations of a potential link between Indian government agencies and the assassination of Khalistani leader Hardeep Singh Nijjar in June. India has labelled this claim as absurd and motivated.
Over the past number of weeks, Canadian security agencies have been actively pursuing credible allegations of a potential link between agents of the Government of India and the killing of a Canadian citizen, Hardeep Singh Nijjar.
Shortly after Trudeau's address on this matter in Canada's Parliament, Foreign Minister Melanie Joly announced the expulsion of a top Indian diplomat. According to public broadcaster CBC, the official identified by Joly's office is Pawan Kumar Rai, the head of the Research and Analysis Wing, RAW, in Canada. Sources speaking on the condition of anonymity have indicated that India is likely to respond with the expulsion of a Canadian official adhering to the customary tit-for-tat measures seen in international diplomacy. Official details of India's response to the expulsion of the intelligence operative has not been disclosed yet. However, sources suggest that various options are under consideration and a formal announcement may be forthcoming. Given the ongoing special session of the Indian Parliament, External Affairs Minister S. Jaishankar is anticipated to issue an official statement in the House regarding this matter. India-Canada relations have been strained for some time, largely due to New Delhi's frustration with Ottawa's perceived indifference towards the activities of pro-Khalistan elements operating from Canadian soil. These elements have incited violence against Indian diplomats, including displaying officials' photos and other personal information on posters, and have targeted Indian diplomatic facilities on multiple occasions in recent years. Canadian diplomats, including the High Commissioner in New Delhi, have been summoned to the External Affairs Ministry for formal protests against the actions of Khalistani elements. In June, the Indian government expressed significant displeasure after a float at a pro-Khalistan rally in Toronto depicted the gruesome assassination of former Prime Minister Indira Gandhi and eulogized her killers. Numerous attempts in recent years to improve India-Canada relations have encountered difficulties due to Canada's persistent stance that the activities of pro-Khalistan elements fall under the freedom of expression guaranteed to Canadian citizens. The Khalistan movement is banned in India, where officials see it and affiliated groups as a national security threat. But the movement still has some support in northern India as well as beyond, in countries like Canada and the United Kingdom, which are home to a sizable Sikh diaspora. Nijjar had talked about an unofficial Khalistani referendum vote seeking a separate Sikh state. The Indian government had offered a reward for information leading to Nijjar's arrest or apprehension last year. The reward of $1 million was offered by India's National Investigation Agency, the country's counter-terrorism body. The World Sikh Organization of Canada called Nijjar an outspoken supporter of Khalistan, who often led peaceful protests against the violation of human rights actively taking place in India and in support of Khalistan.
Subscribe to One India channel and never miss an update.